Surah Yunus, named after the prophet Jonah, is the 10th chapter of the Quran, containing 109 verses. According to Islamic tradition, it is a Meccan surah, revealed before the migration of the Prophet Muhammad from Mecca to Medina. It is the first of 6 surahs that open with the distinct letters Alif, Lam, and Ra. The chapter opens with a powerful dialogue between the message of Islam and its objectors. The Meccan pagans accused the Prophet Muhammad of sorcery and demanded he alter the Quran to accommodate their beliefs. The surah responds by affirming the Quran's divine origin, stating that Muhammad himself could not change it. It addresses their challenge for immediate punishment by explaining that God may defer judgment. A central theme is the presence of God's signs in the natural world, from the sun and moon to the cycle of rain and vegetation, which serve as proofs for those who reflect. The surah presents a striking parable, likening the fleeting nature of this worldly life to rain that nourishes the earth, only for its bounty to be harvested and vanish, reminding us of our ultimate return to God. The Quran itself is presented as a healing, a mercy, and a guidance for humanity. The chapter concludes by emphasizing the prophet's role is only to deliver the message, and he is urged to be patient, for he is not responsible for the faith or unbelief of the people. To illustrate these themes, Surah Yunus recounts the stories of past prophets. It tells of the people of Noah, who rejected his message and faced destruction. It then details the mission of Moses and Aaron to Pharaoh, who arrogantly dismissed them as sorcerers. According to the Quran, as Pharaoh and his army were drowning, he declared his belief in God. But this last-minute repentance was too late and did not benefit him, serving as a stark warning against delaying faith until punishment arrives. In contrast, the chapter highlights the people of Jonah. They initially rejected their prophet, but then sincerely repented and believed. Because of their genuine change of heart, God's punishment was averted from them. This unique event is why the surah is named after Jonah, though he is mentioned only in this one verse. The discourse in Surah Yunus suggests it was revealed during the later phase of the prophet's mission in Mecca, a time of intense opposition. The tone is that of a final, decisive warning, yet it contains no explicit mention of the hijrah or emigration, placing it before the surahs that do. The principal takeaways from the surah are profound. It stresses that Allah is the sole creator and that idols worshipped besides him are powerless. It affirms that a messenger has been sent to every nation and that the Quran is a cure for the ailments of humanity. A key principle highlighted is the prohibition against compelling anyone to convert to Islam. The surah invites all to Dar as-Salam, the home of peace, as stated in verse 25. And Allah invites to the home of peace and guides whoever he wills to the straight path. An interesting point of exegesis, or interpretation, comes from verse 101. When the Shia Imam Jafar al-Sadiq was asked about the verse, "The signs and warnings are of no avail to the disbelieving people," he is narrated to have replied that the signs are the imams, and the warnings are the prophets. Scholars like Hamiduddin Farahi have studied the concept of coherence, or nazm, in the Quran, viewing it as a systematically connected book. They have organized the Quran into 7 thematic divisions. Surah Yunus begins the 3rd group, which focuses on the glad tidings of the Prophet Muhammad's eventual triumph and the establishment of his community. The surah closes with a direct command to the Prophet, encapsulating its core ethos. Verse 109 reads, "And follow what is revealed to you, and be patient until Allah gives his judgment, and he is the best of judges." It is a timeless call to patience, steadfastness, and unwavering trust in God's ultimate wisdom and justice, inviting every reader to reflect on its deep and enduring message.